Alright, where we left off, our adventurers were split. The adventurers had just defeated the Demogorgon, who was actually a Lubu in disguise. And and our heroine Megamine had returned upstairs to take a nap. And we'll start with Megamine. Megamine, you hear a noise outside, emanating from outside the hotel. Upon awaking, Megamine yawns, saying, "Where's my free food?" Upon awaking, you hear a loud chanting coming from outside the hotel. You walk out into the lobby, and you see, through the windows, several torches being held by what seems to be a mob, chanting, "One must die, one must die." And now we'll go back to the other two. You are in the room that you defeated Lu Bu. You killed one of the cultists who was there, who was fleeing, and another cultist led up through a ladder and escaped. The path behind you was closed by the portilicus, that heavy wooden thing. How do you proceed?
Well, I think that would just be catnip. Because I have a new character at this point.
Oh yeah, you died.
Yeah.
And of course, the dead one's the only.
Fuck you. Gotcha.
Alright. Alright, Iggy, how do you proceed? Yes, but you're trapped in this room, and there's only a ladder.
You
go up the ladder. Upon going up,
solved his ladder puzzle.
I fucking told y'all like 20 goddamn times, and we stopped right at the. I was gonna end this at a cliffhanger. Okay, you go up the ladder and you look, and upon the top you lift a trap door that leads you just behind the counter of the front of the hotel where Lubu is standing. Next to you is Crane. So, yeah, the laser. Standing next to you is Megamine, seeing the giant mob that is amassed outside. You hear a loud crashing sound as a man jumps through the window. "Hey guys, I saw the commotion. You seemed to stir up the hornet's nest, so I came to help. It's Tomrin, the adventurer you met before."
Oh, hey, buddy.
He's the guy who had the boat.
The guy that gave us a ride.
Iggy greets him. "Hey, dude. Hello. Yeah, we need to. So we're kind of surrounded. The hotel is surrounded by this mob. It seems everyone in the town kind of knew about the cult and was a part of it. We can make an escape, but we need to make it to our boat. But first, we need to somehow break through this giant mob." Iggy yells out to the crowd, "Hey, fuck you, dude!" And the crowd backs up a bit. Also, I didn't tell this to Crane, but in 5e, you don't really need to make a spell check to cast a spell.
Everyone just has to dodge.
Yeah, they usually have to dodge. I didn't tell her that, so she didn't nuke the party while they were in the dungeon. Sorry, Crane.
Yeah, you basically just declare that you're casting it, and then it goes.
Mm-hmm. Or just tell me the name of the spell and I can look it up. Oh, there we go. Oh my good god.
Mm-hmm. Oh, only 12d6.
Only 12d6. Yeah, that's why I asked how far. A beam of yellow light flashes from your finger and then condenses to a singular point within a range of a glowing bead of duration. Then the spell ends, either because your concentration. Yeah. Good god. Okay.
All right.
So Megamine casts Belayed Fireball. Now, there's a couple. You can cast it probably wherever. It's a giant nuke. The range of 150 feet.
A 20-foot sphere nuke.
Yeah. Okay. Here's how we'll do this. Is the only way it'll work without killing like everyone, including yourself. You could probably blast it at the gate of the town, and it would just nuke everything between you and the gate.
他はともかく爆裂魔法のことに関しては私は誰にも負けたくないのです行きます我が究極の破壊魔法エクスプロージョン
And points at the gate of the town. The gate explodes with a large fireball whose light is blinding to everyone.
Cranestorm 92 said explosion.
There we go. When the light dims, all the adventurers who are either here or not, I'll just treat them as NPCs. See before them the front of the hotel is gone, along with every mob member that was in front of them. And a large path of freshly pulled up dirt is just between them and the outside of town. Tomrin says, well, Megamine faints. Nice.
Nice.
Iggy says that was sick. And makes a charisma check for some reason. How
charismatic was the sick?
Right? Oh yeah, okay. Tomrin sees Megamine go down and picks her up and is like, it seems that was a bit much for her. We need to make it out of here. There's still other villagers. We didn't kill all of them. Follow me. And he runs out through the dirt path that Megamine just created, this giant crater. And
you made your own trenches.
Yeah. Running along, you start to see the villagers that were surrounding behind the hotel to make sure that you didn't exit the rear start chasing you as you make your way to his boat. You get up to the boat and he said you'll need to climb on, and throws Megamine into the boat. And I guess I should make a strength check. I don't know if... sure. That was for his bonus. Hold on, that went off the paper. 19. Okay, yeah, he easily throws Megamine into the boat. Yeah, hurls her over with one arm as she lands safely on the boat. Somewhat safely on the boat.
Mildly safe.
Relatively, as the villagers begin to catch up.
As safe as we have time for.
Yeah. Oh, this boat, like, I guess y'all ran. If it's a, how fucking big was that explosion? A 20-foot,
sphere.
Yeah, a 20-foot sphere. So that's at least 40 meters between y'all and the boat. So the boat's probably fine. Yeah.
This is it. My final attack.
All right. So you need to climb into the boat. There's a modifier for climb. And Megamine's already in there.
No.
Oh shit. Iggy does just a huge flip and lands on the boat like no problem, despite it being like a crazy vertical leap. Can't argue with that acrobatics check though.
Right?
Yeah. All right. And
triple jump into the boat?
I know, right? He fucking web swung into the boat like Spider-Man.
Maximum spidered the boat.
Yeah. All right. So Tomrin climbs up into the boat, and you see villagers begin to pile up and catch up to you. They're climbing onto the boat. They tackle Carl down, who's carrying the body of it's been Corin, and the other guy whose name I forgot.
Fucking
That guy.
Let me scroll up. It's somewhere here. I swear.
It's probably in my notebook.
Jaros?
Jaros, I think.
Oh, we're doing it.
Oh, isn't that the guy from Game of Thrones? Anyway, okay, they tackle they tackle them to the ground, and Tomrin looks at Iggy and says, "Hey, see that crystal in front of the wheel? I need you to smash it." As they begin overtaking everyone on the boat. Good enough, actually. You swing at the gem, and your longsword clangs off of it, and it begins to glow as the boat begins to levitate off of the ground. First, it starts levitating very slowly and begins to pick up speed. Tom looks around and says, "You guys might want to grab onto something," and grabs a hold of Megamine, who is unconscious. There's like banisters. There's a sail. Or,
Roll to grapple the.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's not really important, but I just kind of want people to do stuff.
Yeah.
Rolls to grapple, and grapples real good. Okay. Iggy grabs onto the mast with both hands as everyone else begins to grab onto railings. Megamine is tied down with a rope onto the mast, like straight up Pirates of the Caribbean style. As the ship begins to pick up speed and then launches to the south at very light, very fast. At like 50 kilometers like 50 kilometers an hour, just shoots back as the cultists who are climbing on and were piling onto everyone else lose grip and fall from the sky. You continue to sail through the air as you begin to see the clouds begin to break, and you look down and you see a mountain that you're hurtling towards, and a city built onto the side of the mountain. As you hurtle towards this mountain, you see a small opening that built into the side of the mountain as the ship begins to slow down a bit, landing into a seeming hangar area. The ship comes to a stop. Tommen looks around at each of the adventurers that are on the boat and says, "Welcome to Adventure Sans Frontier."
God. Damn him.
He says, well, hello. He's like, yeah, I mean, it's not a particular language or anything. The founder had scurvy at the time and was sucking on a lemon, so we just named it that to make fun of him. So this is our Adventurers Guild, for the last adventurers still left in the land. It's like, this is our secret base, home to all your adventuring needs, and base of operations for all tasks only suited to those who are looking for glory. And it is run in secret by King Raffin. The city we saw on this way was the town of the city of Holden, which he has become a king of, and it was formerly an adventurer as yourselves. So you look into he walks you out, and you go across the hangar as you see several other boats that are similar makes of his, and a large, I guess, ballista-looking structure in the middle of the room. You walk through a door, and you see a surprising sight. It's a guild within this mountain. Several adventurers are walking around. There's shops. There's a pub that everyone is drinking and enjoying their fill. And so this is where other adventurers can join in. I'm just gonna say Tom carried you here on his shoulder, fireman style, and lays you on the ground and like props you up against a wall.
Cool. I guess I get introduced then.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm Tara. If you need anything acquired, then I'm your guy for it. Legal or illegal, whichever.
Terran.
I drop rations into Megumin's mouth.
Yeah, Megumin.
Wait. 1 second. Let's see. Damn it.
What?
I tried to do a jump shot across the room.
Kobe.
Buckets.
Yeah. Terran looks at Megumin, who is very hungry, as Megumin says, Megumin needs food badly. Terran looks at her holding a bowl of rations and goes, Kobe! And he tries to do like a jump shot, but it lands halfway between him and Megumin as the ration breaks on the ground.
I walk up and give her a ration.
Okay.
Dejectedly.
Just to get this in there.
Mr. Handel said Megaman needs food badly.
Yeah. Alright. So this is our Adventurers Guild. This is where we get called up to go out on our quests. If you'd like, you can even go meet the king, in secret, of course.
Ooh. Now, is this like a inherited position? Or is this more of a people vote for it sort of thing?
Oh, the king won his kingship throughout his adventures. He's the first of his line as he fought some horrific monsters. So earlier I mentioned there was a war. We call it the Dominion War. Several kingdoms had amassed armies great enough to fend off goblins, ogres, and things like that. And now they don't really need adventurers to defend themselves as much. But every now and then there's a special situation that adventurers are required, and that's what we believe that they're missing. And adventurers are now looked down poorly upon, but our kingdom, Holden, run by King Raffin, he is well outside the bounds of that. It's on a coastline far away from where the Dominion War occurred, so there's still quite a bit of monsters around here. We don't really have the army to fend them off. Nor would King Holden want to. He's an adventurer himself.
Let's go punch the king, or let's go punch the monsters? Because those are two.
Those are very
actions.
different. Yeah.
Because I'm down with both, but I just want a clarification.
That being said, I'm gonna say you said that.
He's like, yo, man, get in here. We're gonna fucking deck the king.
Yeah. Iggy says, "Oh, cool, a king. Let's go punch him." And Tomrin says, "Oh, dude, you do no.
Do not punch.
Do not punch the king. He runs this guild, and he's the one who's funding this. He's the one who gave me my ship, and we'll give you a ship as well. Probably if you guys are able to do something in return."
Now, is this like a shitty 10-year contract sort of thing? Or is this I'll ask a random favor of you 5 years down the line?
More of a, he'll ask you a favor now, and if you prove yourselves as adventurers, he will give you just a boat in good faith that'll fly through the air and let you use the guild. Megumin goes around and looks at shops. There's a general store, an item shop, magic items shop, and I believe you'd get a potion shop. Tomrin notices Megumin looking around and says, "Yes, we have everything for adventuring gear here. But honestly, if you need anything else, supplies, food, you can go into town. There's plenty of stuff in the marketplace. I mean, Iggy says, "Where's the black market, though?" And he goes, Tommen looks, laughs, and says, "Dude, we are the black market. Nobody knows we're here. Everything here was gathered during a..."
Yeah, but where's the black market? Two very different approaches.
Yeah. Iggy tries to intimidate Tom into finding the black market, and he says no. And then Tara
like nudge his shoulders, like, "Hey, where's the good stuff? The good kush."
Tommen says, "Look, I know some guys, but honestly, I don't know you guys well enough just yet."
Oh, come on. I've known you all of 2 seconds.
He goes, all right, come here. And he goes, he brings you all to the magic item shop along with Megamine. Looking into the magic item shop, Tommen looks at the shopkeep and goes, "Hey, you know." And the guy nods. And he draws some curtains on the front of the store and motions y'all towards the back. As you look into the back, you see a couple of magic items on the wall. 2 of them catch your eye very closely. One is a strange sort of lute, but instead of a wooden base, it seems to be some sort of battle axe. Iggy turns to the shopkeep and says, "I want that loot." It's like, "Well, that loot's gonna cost you. How much you got?" And I'm also asking as the DM, how much do people have in gold? Because I have no idea how to price these things.
Oh shit, I don't even think I rolled for that. 1 second.
I mean, okay, yeah, because y'all got a shit ton of gold during the thing and a bunch of different loot. The other item, I have no idea what Crane's already bought. You see a magic staff on the wall, the crescent peak at the top, and a gem floating in between the arc.
Nice. So I've got 155 gold.
All right. The loot's gonna cost you. It's from some hidden village that was founded by a bunch of really odd warrior-like bards. They're all really spiky. It kind of looks a lot like you, Iggy. They're got spiky hair and they're all hellspawn. Yeah, this was a weird like cross battle axe loot that can be used as both a magic and a weapon.
Roll to see if you recognize the shopkeep.
Iggy says the shopkeep, "It looks like it's the same one that was stolen from me. Yeah, some dude stole mine a while back." And he goes, "Oh, well, we come across these items in a very precarious way. Adventurers go along and they're fighting, and sometimes carts are taken down or cartels, and just whatever the adventurers don't need, they tell us about it, and then we go in and pick up what's ever left behind." Iggy starts to flirt with the shopkeep.
Yeah, fuck it, I'll help him out.
Oh no. Tara gets real close to the shopkeep, and as he begins to start to get aroused a bit.
Okay,
Megumin, yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Megumin poses. That staff suits the strongest Crimson Demon Wizard. I'd like to buy it. And the guy goes, well, I'll get right with you, lady. Iggy says, so I've got 95 gold. How much? He goes, 95 gold.
Make it 94.
Oh, I thought you were gonna haggle. All right, he takes every last piece of gold you have.
You take it off the wall and the price tag says like 10 gold.
Yeah. It says 1 straw penny. And it's made of plywood.
Oh, dang it!
I'm kidding. You get it, and it's it is a Megumin knocks Iggy over. That'll also pay for my weapon. Goes, whoa. Look, I may have oversold him. And that deal is already off. I mean, it's once it's in your hands, it's done. But that staff is gonna...
Damn it.
gonna still cost a bit. Oh, he makes one hell of a... Iggy muscles up to the shopkeep and says, I don't know, or does it? And the guy goes, here, take it, and just hands Megumin the staff. It's like, I'm not supposed to have these anyway.
And if I ever catch you with something like this again. Don't cross the magic police.
At some point, I'll have to draw up stats for those weapons.
At some point.
Yeah, at some point.
I mean, for now, it just does like 8d6, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have any combat plan just yet. This was more of a in-between short. Yeah. Just to get the plot rolling. Megumin poses and laughs. Wagna, what Megumin? In a foreign tongue, that means, I am Megumin.
I believe the moon people speak that.
Yes, the people of the moon. God dang it, now I want that. I can do it.
You can do it. You can do it. We can go to the moon, where everyone speaks Japanese.
There are no dogs allowed on the moon.
They just run right off the dang thing.
Yeah, thank you. Best.
It's the darndest thing.
If y'all haven't watched Adventure Zone, that's where it's from. It's like the best joke that's so low-key people don't talk about. Okay. Tom brings all of you out the store. He's like, well, I think that contact's broken. So
yeah, you'll probably never want to talk to him again.
It's like, well, let's see, what time is it? I said it'd be a pretty short one. We've only been going for like half an hour. When did we start? We started faster, but not that faster. Scrolling on up. Ah, right at the chew emote. Okay, yeah, no, we've only been going for half an hour.
And I imagine we'll end at some other point.
Yeah, we won't end yet. He's like, well, Tomlin looks at each of you as the adventurers who aren't here stand back in the corner and didn't enter the store, and they're just kind of T-posing.
It's really disconcerting, actually.
Yeah.
We'll have to ask him about that next time.
He's like, don't worry about that. And he motions out, all right, well, guess this is where I'll be leaving y'all to your own devices. I can plan a meeting with the king tomorrow, and here's the dormitory for people who haven't. Stands to what elegance? God dang it.
Are you sure you don't want to roll with this, man? You seem pretty capable.
Megumin runs up next to the T-posing adventurers and copies their pose, saying, "What elegance!" And the man says, "Okay, well, I'll start organizing plans with the king. Should be tomorrow, lunchtime when he takes his lunch break." And so here's these dormitories. Tara is probably already, well acquainted with those.
Yeah, I kind of
and I'll be
at
off.
some point. So sweet, new dorm.
And you guys, I guess, y'all can either dick around more, get some drinks, meet some adventurers, or
Anyone have like a side questy look to them? Like a little exclamation point over their heads.
yeah, I can set up a scene. You walk up to an adventurer who's looking kind of disconcerted,
Oh no.
drinking from a mug.
Hey buddy, what's up?
Oh, hi, what's your name?
I'm Tara. What's got you so down? Wow, that was mangled. What's got you so down?
Whoop. That's in the stream. Well, some stuff's been happening inside the city, and I just can't crack it. There's been some mysterious disappearances, and bodies keep showing up at night.
You're saying this is a problem?
Well, I mean, yeah, people are dying, the king's getting kind of upset.
But I mean, are these just like important people or just like riffraff?
Look, man, I'm an adventurer. I got a heart. I really care for the common man.
Oh, you sweet summer child.
Okay. Iggy says, "Must be those cannibals we killed." And Megumin asks, "Are they cultists?" And okay, this is how I'll paint that. Iggy says, "Did they look like this?" And holds up a crude crayon drawing of a red-robed figure. To hold up a dead guy. You didn't have a dead guy.
You were just carrying that in your bag of holding?
I'll do the crayon version instead. Iggy holds up a crude crayon drawing of like a red-robed figure. Said, "Do they look like this?" And it's like, "Oh, those crazy cultists from that one town? No, they don't. We didn't see them. They were cloaked in dark clothing and just kind of disappeared into the night."
Weird. Okay. So whereabouts this has been happening?
This has been happening down in the market, down next to a friend of mine's shop for exotic nuts and berries.
Ooh.
Crazy guy.
Yeah, he sounds like a real nut.
He gets that all the time. He goes back to
don't worry,
sad.
I'll be telling him that one too. Yeah, he sells erotic nuts.
Sells erotic nuts. I heard exotic and thought bed stuff.
You want some nuts?
That's a lot of nuts!
That's a lot of nuts! Alright, so we'll head on down to the sultry nut.
Alright. You get out to the marketplace after exiting an exit to the Adventure Guild that kind of leads you to an alley kind of off to the side of the castle, like past the garden wall.
Shop in an alley?
No, you're just getting into the city.
Okay.
You go down and it leads you south into the town, and you see a marketplace. It's bustling. There's people selling meats and stuff, and you see you see a crowd of people gathered. You can't quite see what they're looking at, but they're looking down.
Push my way through to the front of the crowd.
You look down and you see a body with their throat slit, Out in the middle of the market. People are in
Wow.
People are in terror.
Mom, I want to see the body.
Iggy makes an investigation check that checks out. Yeah, you see, looking at the body, you see it was a man about 19 of age, human male. He has the cut across his neck is very clean. It looked like it was done in very one fast motion. The appearance on his face, it seemed to have killed him very instantly. Must have hit the back of his spine. Almost took his head clean off. He didn't see it coming. There's no look of surprise in his face. He just kind of got hit and dropped.
I shout out to the crowd. All right, back up. Magic police here. We'll be taking over for this.
The crowd looks confused as they hear magic police, but take your word on the authority and back off. You see a man who's still standing there in front of a stand that has several nuts and berries in front of it.
Oh. Real quick, can I check the dead guy's pockets? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, and I guess roll for that? Sure.
Investigation?
Yes, the body does have clothes on it. And yeah, roll investigation. Shit. Alright, checking his pockets, you find 15 gold, a health potion, and a piece of paper that has a crayon drawing from one of his kids saying, "Boy, I sure do love my dad and being alive along with him. That is to say, my father, who is my only parent guardian."
I crumple up the drawing and throw it away.
Okay.
All it is the fucking VHS from Shattered Memories of "I love my daddy."
Yeah. He rolls to eat drawing. He eats the drawing, but it goes down real rough. Oh, but he rolled it before Megamine could sneak the drawing into her pocket.
But it was a baddie, though. Can't cups it up.
The guy looks at you guys standing suspiciously close to a corpse as the crowd begins to get bored and disperse. He says, "What are you guys doing?"
We're magic police. Did you see what happened here?
Yeah, I saw a bit. I actually own this nut stand. My name is D's, and D's are my nuts. Of course, jokes aside, this is just one of many branches of nut stands I have around. This is just the Holden branch.
Mm.
Pause for someone to get the joke. Yes, this is the Holden D's nuts. How can I help you?
Mm.
Yeah, they were. It fucking killed. I only came up with that
You
when
think
it came
you're
up.
a funny guy, eh?
He goes, "What? No, that's the name. Is there supposed to be something funny about that? Wise guy?"
I'm asking the questions here.
Are you? Because I'm pretty sure I've never heard of the Magic Police. Tara makes
Well, you'll know after we're done with you.
Tara successfully intimidates the guy, and he's intimidated.
You want us to take you down to the magic precinct, or are you going to start asking questions?
All right. I mean, I was already willing to tell you guys what I knew. You seem like able people.
So I asked him, so what did you see?
It happened very quickly. There was a bunch of these guys. They were dressed all in black, real sleek clothing, had these weird curved swords, and they just picked someone up, some lady, and ran off. And I saw that it was just a streak of black basically as they sprinted off, and they passed right by that guy, and he just dropped like he didn't see it coming. Jaros makes a perception check. he notices that he's standing in some kind of pub. Just standing there with his arms out. He goes to meet up with his friends if he ever actually does. Jump into the party.
You're holding out on me, and I know why.
Oh yeah,
Tell me the truth, damn it. Oh, sorry. Sometimes you gotta shake the tree to see what falls out.
He just kind of stands there quietly and goes, look, man, I told you all I know. That's what happens.
So you're saying they just ran off with the lady?
Yeah, they ran off with her and, scaled that wall over there. You're looking into, an alley that's off of the market, and there's a wall kind of deep down in there, silhouetted. And it's like, I saw him, and I guess they just scaled that wall, really fast. Crane rolls an investigation check and notices that these nuts look really good.
So, you paid your protection money for this month, right?
Protection money?
Yeah, make sure everything stays ship-shape around here. Wouldn't want any accidents happening to your nuts.
No, sir, please. I really like my nuts.
I bet you do. So you're paid up, right?
I mean, have you tasted these nuts? Here, just hold on to some of these nuts, and hands you a bunch of cashews. Megamine tries to do a shakedown on the guy and just kind of shakes him a little bit, and 2 nuts fall out of his pocket as he says, I really like nuts.
Stop holding out on me, man. Give me the money.
What? Money? I just have nuts! Megamine picks the nuts off the ground. It's like, all right. I can see what kind of situation this is.
Pat him down.
You pat him down and you find a coin purse with 10 gold in it.
All right, we'll be back next week.
All right. Okay. I don't know what you mean by Johnny Cage this guy, but
it's like do the splits and try to punch him in the nuts.
Oh god. Iggy goes to do the splits and uppercut this guy in the groin, and as he goes down and does the splits, his nuts hit the ground really hard. And he's not able to raise his arm as he takes 1d4 damage. It really hurt. He says,
roll
"Oh,
your nut
sorry."
damage.
Yeah, I'll roll it for him. He takes 1 ball damage.
Oh man, it takes extra long to heal. All right, let's check out this alleyway. See if there's anyone else we can rob.
You guys look down the You look down the alleyway. It's really dark. The couple of y'all have dark vision, right?
Iggy, and I've got torches.
Megamine gives a nut to Iggy. Maybe this will help. Iggy accepts the nut, gaining 1 nut back.
You are no perk lost, Lance Armstrong.
Yeah. You look down the alleyway and you see nothing but I guess roll a perception check. Yeah, do you have dark vision?
I've got torches.
Okay, yeah, sure, torch. You look down and you see
Jesus, Iggy.
Yeah, Iggy don't see nothing.
He's still blinded by his
Yeah,
nuts.
he's blinded by the searing pain in his kidneys. Tara looks around and sees a handkerchief on the ground that looks... It has like embroidery on it, and it's real nice looking.
Ooh. Pretty. I'll put it on.
you put on the handkerchief, and it's a handkerchief, so it doesn't really work as a neckerchief.
Damn it! Can I put it in like a pocket and look super dapper?
All right, you do that.
Nice.
And that's it for this scene. That's basically all I have planned for the night.
Gotcha.
You roll a
Fuck
dapper
yeah.
check, and you realize that you look a bit more dapper with the neckerchief.
Shit, yeah, that's +1 to dapper, right?
+1 dapper. Iggy says, gotta work on my splits.
Slap.
Actually, make a sleight of hand check. He tries to do a split and mashes his other nut. There was like a cobble on the ground, and he landed right on it. Hmm.
1 second. Oh, god damn it.
Yeah, Megamine is able to steal the handkerchief from his pocket.
No! I was so dapper.
But you don't notice. As you continue to think you look dapper. Megamine gives another nut
It
to
is
Iggy
all in the
inside.
mind.
Yeah.
I wanted to go back to the nut guy and shake the handkerchief in his face and shout, "Is this yours? We found this gun!"
We found this gun, is it yours?
No, officer. I mean, yes, it is, officer. Please.
As long as I get those earrings.